drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
On a bed of roses, I'm gonna take you by the hand and lay you down. On a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses, marriage pot. Life with the same person can become messy, stale, predictable, and sometimes just boring. Do you want to learn how to spice up your relationship, bring the laughter back, and make it fresh as if you just started dating? Then join your host, Lady DOREEN Carter, this and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Bed of Roses as it streams live on GN Radio, Sky TV 0185, Astra TV, Eurobed, Facebook Live, and GN on TUNEIN. For many waters cannot quench love, nor can the waters drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
On a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses. The marriage pot, as the artist Ken Rogers said, without one special person I thought I would never find. Join us every Friday, 8 p.m. sharp. The bed will be laid. The secret will be revealed. Talking on the needs of love. You can also join in discussion on GN Radio and on YouTube. Call the studio numbers on 02037 358820 or 02032 860185. You can also text or WhatsApp on this line 07941 353132. Please share. Bed of Roses, the love in the air.
Bed of Roses marriage port is streaming now, so get connected. Get connected now. Bed of Roses marriage pot is streaming now, so get connected. Tell a friend to tune in now.
I'm gonna take you by the hand and lay you down. On a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses, marriage pot. Life with the same person can become messy, stale, predictable, and sometimes just boring. Do you want to learn how to spice up your relationship, bring the laughter back, and make it fresh as if you just started dating? Then join your host, Lady DOREEN Carter, this and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Bed of Roses as it streams live on GN Radio, Sky TV 0185, Astra TV, Eurobed, Facebook Live, and GN on TuneIn. For many waters cannot quench love, nor can the waters drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
On a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses. The marriage pot, as the artist Ken Rogers said, without one special person I thought I would never find. Join us every Friday, 8 p.m. sharp. The bed will be laid. The secret will be revealed. Talking on the needs of love. You can also join in discussion on GN Radio and on YouTube. Call the studio numbers on 02037 358820 020
Bed of
or
Roses, Bed of Roses,
02032
Marriage Pot. Life for the same person can
860185.
become messy.
You can also
still,
text or WhatsApp
predictable
on
and
this.
sometimes just boring. Do you want to learn how to spice up your relationship? Bring the laughter back and make it fresh as if you just started dating. Then join your host, Lady Doreen Carter, this and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Bed of Roses as it streams live on GN Radio, Sky TV 0185, Astra TV, Eurobird, Facebook Live, and GN on TUNEIN. For many waters cannot quench love, nor can the waters drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
Line 07941 353132. Please share. Bed of Roses, the love in the air.
Gonna take you by the hand and lay you down on a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses, Bed of Roses, Marriage Pot. Life for the same person can become messy, still, predictable, and sometimes just boring. Do you want to learn how to spice up your relationship? Bring the laughter back and make it fresh as if you just started dating. Then join your host, Lady Doreen Carter, this and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Bed of Roses as it streams live on GN Radio, Sky TV 0185, Astra TV, Eurobird, Facebook Live, and GN on TuneIn. For many waters cannot quench love, nor can the waters drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
Yes, I will lay you down on a bed of roses. A very good evening to you and to all listeners out there. Tonight is a very special edition of Bed of Roses. I believe that you are ready just as I am. We are doing it together, and this is the evening. Today is the Friday of the 5th of March 2021, and Bed of Roses is on. Somebody connect a brother, a sister, a friend, and let us do it together. Let us do it together. This is the moment to share. This is the moment to give out. It's a moment that you and I, we are going to learn, deliberate, discuss, and come to a conclusion. And this evening is just going to be wonderful on Bed of Roses. I believe that somebody, you are just specially ready tonight, just as I am. And let us hold hands together. Let us discuss this topic together by the special grace of God. God bless you. I am going to release the song for tonight. And I believe that somebody, you are ready for the song tonight as we prepare ourselves into the discussion. Somebody just get yourself ready. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. This is the first song. Yeah.
Manako papa, anaji yampa, Namisuya, Mabon come up papa, Muadia dance papa, anaji yampa, Namisuya, Mako papa, Muadia dance papa, anaji yampa, Namisuya, Mabon come up papa, Muadia dance papa, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza, Ebe, Siko dai kaza, Siko dai kaza, Siko dai kaza, Siko dai kaza, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza, Siko dai kaza, Siko dai kaza, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza, Sisuye kaza.
Yes, a very good evening to you. Thank you. We thank God. We bless the Lord this evening. I believe that somebody, you are ready. Tonight is a beautiful night and time of discussion, a time that you have to bring your ideas. I bring my ideas. We bring it together. We deliberate. We discuss. There is something behind the scenes, and what is behind the scenes? The curtains will soon be lifted up. Before then, I want to acknowledge every one of you that is online. If you are just coming, God bless you. If you are just getting yourself ready to come to, God bless you. Those that are already on Facebook, God bless you. YouTube, God bless you. TUNEIN, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Tonight is just a beautiful night, a night of discussion. What is behind the scenes? But before we go there, let us also get on board. Please do share, click share, invite a brother, a sister, a friend, and let us do it together. Let us do it together. I believe that somebody must know that we are on board. So please click and share. Click and share.
Gonna take you by the hand and lay you down on a bed of roses.
Bed of roses, bed of roses, marriage pot. Life with the same person can become messy, still, predictable, and sometimes just boring. Do you want to learn how to spice up your relationship, bring the laughter back, and make it fresh as if you just started dating? Then join your host, Lady DOREEN Carter, this and every Friday from 8 to 10 p.m. on Bed of Roses as it streams live on GN Radio, Sky TV 0185, Astra TV, Eurobed, Facebook Live, and GN on TUNEIN. For many waters cannot quench love, nor can the waters drown it. So set me as a seal upon your heart. Join us on Bed of Roses.
On a bed of roses.
Bed of Roses Marriage Port is streaming now, so get connected. Get connected now. Bed of Roses Marriage Pot is streaming now, so get connected. Tell a friend to tune in now.
Yes, indeed, we are streaming now. Get connected, get connected. God bless you as you get connected. Let us do it. Let us do it.
Bed of roses, bed of roses, bed of roses. The marriage pot, as the artist Kenny Rogers said, without one special person I thought I would never find. Join us every Friday, 8 p.m. sharp. The bed will be laid. The secret will be revealed. Talking on the needs of love. You can also join in discussion on GN Radio and on YouTube. Call the studio numbers on 02037 358820 or 02032 860185. You can also text or WhatsApp on this line 07941 353132. Please share. Bed of Roses, the love in the air.
Yes. Indeed, love in the air. Tonight is the moment of love, the moment of joy, and the moment that some of us cannot wait for the discussion to go on. And I want you to know that tonight, if you are ready, just as I am ready, we are going to zoom into the discussion. Somebody prepare yourself to also come with your points, your ideas. We want to find out. There is something on the board or something on the behind the curtains today. We want to find out. God bless you. Before I do so, let me acknowledge every one of you on the line. I see Emily Lara. He says, good evening, Rev. Good evening, Emily. How are you? God bless you for joining us. We also have Mama Ernestina Amwa says, good evening, precious mommy. You are a light in the darkness, looking so gorgeous. Thank you, mommy. God bless you. I thank God for your life. I can see mommy is already dancing, and we thank God. We go further, and then I see Emily also join mommy in the dance. Thank you, Emily. God bless you. And we also have Eric Nana Esiedu Morton, Dr. Morton. Dr. Morton is is with us. We thank God for your life. He is a presenter also here on GN Radio every morning on the morning show. God bless you. God bless you, Dr. Martin, for joining us. He says, good evening, Mommy. I am on. We thank God for you being on. Please also do contribute and also make us known of your opinion concerning what we are going to talk about. We bless God this evening. We thank God who has given us another opportunity for us to discuss this topic. We have Mama Mercy and Yakunu also there. Mama Mercy, God bless you. We thank God. Most of them are not on board at this moment. So please do me a favor. If you are there, please call them, invite them, and let them know that we are on and we are doing it. Yes, we are doing it together. God bless you. God bless you. What is behind the scenes tonight? What is the topic of discussion? What is eating some people up? We want to find out. We want to know, why is it that some marriages fail? Some marriages fail. Some marriages are also doing well. Those that fail, what is the problem? What is actually going on? This is what we are going to discuss tonight. So somebody, you have ideas, you have insight. Yes, the studio lines will be open and for you to also come with your discussion. We are going to make it a free forum for every one of you to come with your point. You believe that marriages fail because of whatever reason, please call the studio line as you also bring your point and we share together tonight. God bless you, every one of you that have joined, and I believe that is going to be an interesting discussion. It's going to be a time of learning. It's going to be a time of illumination. It's going to be a time of answers to many, and somebody is also going to learn. God bless you for joining me this evening on Bed of Roses. Before we carry on, let me release one song more, then we can proceed into the discussion. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining. Somebody else is playing it. Do share for me. Share.
Baby, hold on, I'll teach you me of me. Me and two man can make us such a true me da. Nanka me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Bakumja. Mama, where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Bakumja. Mama, where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Yes, it's so cool in my pair. So we get something in common, pepe. Why am I missing one day? Never be aware, no. Although to me, mommy, it's no sabalu. I had no crowd on him, we do, I can't deny the fact that I fall in my angel. Nanka me your dog carpenter. Mama, Wakuma, Bakumja. Mama, where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Babumuja. Mama where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Me feel it, the lady inside you. I'm missing my one year, I fake. Don't you go man away? What you grow, Monsieur Conono? Is it your identity and Tati and you are good? I'll do me one my winter, I'm in you are good. More than I say, oh, to one out of Chimania. They are women number one, no doubt about it. Every summer I change, it's been long since I felt true love. I can't deny the fact that I fall in my angel. Nanka me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Bakumja. Mama where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Babumuja. Mama where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Nanka me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Babumuja. Mama where was send you? You don't know till we're about. Me your dog carpenter. Mama Wakuma Babumuja. Mama where was send you? You don't know till we're about.
Yes, that is a beautiful one there. We thank God. It said me your dog carpenter, wakumemu carpenter. I can't translate that. So we bless God. We thank God for this beautiful song. And I believe that just as you are ready this evening, so am I ready? And we are doing it together. We are doing it together. We are doing it together. Is somebody ready tonight? What is behind the scenes? What is indeed behind the scenes? We have a topic tonight, and I want you to know that every one of you, the studio lines will be open. You can come in with your questions, you can come in with your suggestion. You can also come with your opinion. We are talking on the subject why some marriages fail. Why some marriages fail. What is the reason why other marriages fail? There are many people that go to the extent of spending all that they have, declaring their love and bringing them to union. They go to the altar and they do a big ceremony for family and loved ones to come and share with them. But yet it does not go far. It does not go far. But when we talk about marriage, I believe that it's meant to be something that is everlasting, but yet it does not last. What are the mistakes? What is it that is going wrong tonight? That is what we are discussing. Why some marriages fail? Why some marriages fail? If you have some ideas, please join us this evening and let us discuss together. Yes, your very opinion is very important tonight. I am going to open the studio line for every one of you there, and then you can come in with your suggestions, and we are straight going for discussion. We are going straight into discussion. God bless every one of you there. I can see Angela. It says, God bless you, mommy. And I can see Akuya Ofoswan Ponsa. It says, love in the air. Good evening. Good evening to you, sis. We bless God. We thank God for every one of you. And tonight, the studio number to call is 0203 0203 735 8820. 0203 735 8820. Or you can call 0203 0203 286 0185. Let me take it again. 0203 286 0185. Or for those of you that want to call on the mobile, if you are outside UK, you want to call on WhatsApp, it's 0044 0044 is 77 7787 987 939958. And let me take it again. If you want to call on mobile, it's 0044. If you are calling outside UK, it's 0044, adding the code, and it's 7787939958. Any of these numbers come straight to the studio, and I want you to know indeed that somebody you are definitely going to be blessed tonight through this discussion. If you have joined us, please do share and continue sharing, and God bless you. We are going to go into the discussion right now. When we talk about marriage, what is marriage? What is marriage? We want to your definition of marriage. We want to find out when we say marriage, what do you think about? What comes into your mind? What comes into your head? We are going to define what marriage is. But the topic of discussion tonight is why some marriages fail. Why some marriages fail. I don't think anybody wants to go into marriage that they say, I am going to fail. I'm going to get married just to come to the point of divorce. No. But something happened along the line. And today we want to find out what are the reasons. Why are some people's marriage failing? Do you have the answers? Can you contribute? Please make yourself ready to call the studio liner, and then please do so and let us share together. I am just going to release one more song as we go straight into the discussion. You know, anytime we zoom into the discussion, there is no stopping. And so but we want to hear your idea of what a marriage is. When we talk about marriage, what do you think marriage is? Please call the studio liner and bring your definition of marriage, and then we'll go into the reason why other marriages fail. God bless you. God bless you as you have joined us this evening. Nana Yasewa, God bless you. God bless you. Please, when you join, please do me a favor and share. Do me a favor and share, and let us roll together. Do me a favor. We are doing it together. We are doing it together. Angela, you will call the studio line and make your point clear to us. For you, I will not read yours on the. You will call the studio line. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And so somebody get yourself ready. It's going to be very interesting tonight.
Hey, yeah. Anywhere you there, I go there. I said it, Coco, my one and only. I know they lie you. Yeah. If you leave me today, girl, I don't die. If you think I will leave you, God forbid, yeah. If you leave me, die with this, yeah. You dey show me things I can't resist, yeah. I could mention your name to the whole wide world. Baby, you dey give me joy, Angela.
Please share, please share. Yeah.
King Beats, let's go.
Yes, that is Angela. We thank God. We bless the Lord. I believe that somebody, you are ready. And tonight we are going straight into discussion. When we talk about marriage, what at all is marriage? To you, what is the definition of marriage? We are going to find out. And the topic of discussion tonight is why some marriages fail. Why some marriages fail. I don't think that anybody wants to go into marriage intentionally to fail. And so somebody, we want you to get yourself ready as we all prepare together tonight to find a solution to the problem why marriages do fail. We thank God for the music that just played. It said Angela, and I believe that Angela on the line will be laughing. We thank God. We bless the Lord this evening. Glory be to God. Now we are going to discuss. Many have fallen in love. Many have fallen in love. Many have joined in one accord with people that they want to spend the rest of their life with. I believe that when it comes to marriage, people's intention of getting into marriage sometimes is short-lived. It's short-lived. Some want to go in and have the rest of their life with the one that they love. But along the line, something goes wrong. Along the line, many things goes wrong. And tonight, that is the reason why we are here. We are here to find solutions. We are here to know exactly what goes on, that some marriages do not thrive, some marriage do not work out, but they do fail. What are the problems? What are the things that is not being done right? So when we talk about marriage, what is marriage at all? What is marriage to you and what is marriage to me? When we are defining marriage, we want to make us know that it is a legal binding, something that is legal. When people come to a public and to declare their love, they come to public to declare their love to one another. They come to public and declare their love to one another. I want you to know that marriage is essential, and there are people that have been courting for years, but they have not engaged in marriage. They have not engaged in marriage. But today we are going further to discuss why some marriages fail. Linda, God bless you. Thank you for joining. You are welcome. God bless you. When you join, please do me a favor. Do share, and let us go further. God bless you. I believe that tonight is going to be an awesome time. So we are defining what exactly marriage is, because many will want to know exactly what marriage is, so that we know when we are going wrong. We know when you are going wrong. The dictionary definition will say that a marriage is what? It is a contract. It is a contract between two people who have publicly declared their love. Welcome, Mrs. Tete, this evening. Let me hear your voice. This evening. God bless you, and God bless you, Angela, as well. God bless you. And so when we look at the context of dictionary, it talks about it's a contract. a contract between two people where they come publicly to declare their love and to join together as one husband and wife. And so therefore this is dictionary definition. But when we come to biblical, the Bible does not define marriage as a contract, but rather a covenant. When we talk about covenant, covenant is deep. So covenant is strong. For a covenant is something that is something unbreakable. But today we see marriages that are broken. We see marriages that have torn apart. We see marriages that have failed. And for this matter, we want to find out why marriages do fail. So people have joined together. People have spent their life savings just to have a big wedding and then to invite all to come and share with their happiness. But yet, along the line, 1 year along the line, 2 years along the line, 5 years, 6 years along the line, the marriage did not hold anymore. Why? Some people it's even just a few months. Some people 4 months. Some people it's just about a month and they were out of the marriage. What went wrong? What went wrong? And for that matter, the studio lines are open for you to call. Those on Facebook, the number has been pinned down there. Any of these numbers will bring you through. So please do call and bring your suggestions. Do call and bring your opinions as we discuss today. For those that are listening on YouTube and TuneIn, I give you the number is 0203 735 8820 or 0203 286 0185. 2860185. Let me take the numbers again for somebody to get it properly. Is 0203 735 8820, and another one is 0203 286 0185. Or you may want to call the mobile. If you are calling outside UK, you can do so. If you are calling outside UK, you can do so. So you can call on 077 8793 9958 939958. 939958. Somebody, any of these numbers will come straight to the studio, and then I believe that your voice will be heard. What exactly is going on? What exactly do we have to do? What is it that we do not know? If you are ready, just get yourself ready and let us do it together. Let me read a few comments on the line, and then we just connect ourselves to what we are doing here. God bless you all. God bless you all. We have Mama Ernestina says, two matured people between a man and a woman in holy matrimony is called marriage. God bless you, Mama Ernestina. That is the definition of marriage from the context of Mama Ernestina. We thank God and matured people. So it is very profound. Marriage is not for small boys. Marriage is not for children, and therefore she has defined it as what the union or two matured people between a man and a woman in a holy matrimony. God bless you. And we have Mama Comfort Okai also there, and Mama Comfort is saying that marriage is formal union and legal contract between two people and unite their life gradually economically and emotionally. Wow, Mommy, we thank God for your life. Amen and amen. And Mommy Mommy Comfort Okai has also brought her also as marriage being a formal union, a legal contract between two people and unite their livelihood and economically and emotionally. Very well defined. God bless you, Mommy. Thank you so much. We also go further, and Angela says, I just want to ask a question, please. Okay, what is your question? You can let your question come in, Angela. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Let your question come in if you have a question tonight. We want you to know that whatever is on your mind and whatever you had, we are discussing what exactly is going wrong, what went wrong. Now, there are so many things that have gone wrong. There are so many things that is not right in the context of marriage. Some people entered into marriage without knowing what their duties are, without knowing what they are supposed to do. So they enter because they are in love love. They enter because they have found somebody they love. They've entered because or probably a friend of theirs are also married, or people are saying to them, you are of age and you need to marry, or somebody is saying your mother is pushing you to go and marry. So therefore they find somebody they like and then or they love, and they join together with a person. And what do? They come to the altar, or they go to the court and sign a legal binding or a contract between the two of them, and then they call themselves married people. But when that act is being done, the rest becomes history, because the person itself does not know what to do, because they did not even learn about marriage before entering into it. So today we are going to find out some of the problems, some of the things that make marriages go wrong. In your context, let us go on and then begin to find out what are the things that makes marriages go wrong. Tonight we are finding out some of the things that make marriages to fail. What are some of the things? God bless you. We have Emily Lara say a marriage is between two people who love each other and want to become one. Two people who love each other and wants to become one, and then they join together and they are married. God bless you. Thank you so much, Emily Lara. Thank you for that profound definition of marriage. So we go further. When we say marriage, why do people go into marriage and they fail? Why is it that they do not stay till the very end? Some people go by the altar and they make what vow, and the vow we hear when it comes to the context of marriage, it's till death do us part. Till death do us part, but yet they part away when death has not separated them. Somebody 1 year they part away. It's some 2 years they are gone. What is the actual issue? So today we are finding the fault and the mistakes that break marriages. So if you are there hearing me, please bring your opinion on and let us discuss. So now, when we talk about we talk about modern marriage, and we are talking about ancient marriage, our forefathers marriage. What is the difference? What is the difference nowadays, and what is the difference then? So then people could live with their married partners for too long. They live for many years without us hearing divorce and all those things. But today, what we hear is divorce here, divorce there. What is actually going on? Therefore, what is the definition, or what is the things that our parents were doing? What are they doing that we are not doing these days? Somebody, if you know, please get on the board and let us do it together. God bless you. The first thing that I want to talk about are some of the things that goes wrong, some of the things which breaks marriage. The first thing that we should be very aware of is lack of communication. Marriage begins with communication. Love begins with communication. So anytime communication is exempted from marriage, anytime communication is different from marriage, is taken away from marriage, or we don't have proper communication or effective communication, it breaks the marriage. The time that you communicate, maybe let us bring it to this point. When people fell in love earlier, like the days where they were courting, they talk a lot, they share a lot. But now when they come to a point, when they come to a point that they are married, some people think that, okay, because we are married, so we have to now take our time. They don't talk much, they don't share much, they don't do much of bonding together, and for that matter, it breaks the marriage. As long as you stay apart from each other without talking of the important things that you have to talk about, you are making way for the marriage to break. There are so many things that have gone on behind the scenes that are broken marriages. As we cancel people on marriage, there are so many things. I quite remember one time a lady was saying to me, a woman of God, I said, I have a problem, but I believe that I have managed to solve the problem. And I said, okay, if you have managed to solve the problem, then we are happy, but I still want to share with you anyway. My husband has not been at home as is supposed to be, and we don't get to talk as we're supposed to do. So what I do nowadays is that I don't involve him in any decision that I take. I do my own thing and then I'm done. So this is the place which I have chosen to solve the problem, that I do my own thing and he is doing his own thing. So you have solved the problem? She said yes. So then I brought her to the known that you have not solved the problem. The way the two of you are living, give it about 5 months from now, 6 months from now, something terrible will happen, because marriage is not for you to do it the way you like or for him to do it the way he likes. But I believe that you must call his attention and address it than you taking decision by yourself and not involving your husband, or even vice versa, if the man also taking decision by himself and not involving the wife. When we talk about marriage, we are talking about union. When we talk about marriage, we are talking about two people coming together. When we talk about marriage, we are talking about two becoming one. So therefore, you don't hide anything from the other. You don't hide anything from the other. You don't do anything without the consent of the other party. So this was one of the things that the lady did not know. He said, but what then do I do? What then do I do? What then do I do? And then I said to her, this is the time for you to draw his attention and say, call him at a time that you think that he is happy, a time that you think that things are okay. And when you have done that, please, when you have done that, speak to him that you have seen that things are not going well in your marriage, and therefore you want to sit down with him and discuss for the betterment of the marriage. And lo and behold, the man had no idea, where he didn't even have idea that whatever he was doing was affecting the marriage or was affecting the wife. So there are certain decisions that we take in marriage because maybe the action of the other party is not what we are expecting it to be. But let me tell you, it is always better for you to draw the attention of your partner than you going solo in marriage or doing it by yourself. If he is not talking to me, then I'm also not going to talk to him. Well, some people, he's gone silent, let me also go silent. No, that is not the best way. The more you go silent on each other, I want you to know that you have already opened a door. You have already declared something that I don't even want to say so that it will be like a pronouncing something that is bad. But I want you to know that when things are not going well, you must sit down and then discuss it. Let us then go further. Let me read a few comments and then we'll go into point by point what we have here. Marriage is between, Emily says, I believe marriages fail because there is lack of communication and people stop doing what they used to do for their partners. Some marriages lose their spark and sometimes people grow apart from each other. Very, very so. There are two profound statements that you have made in that point that will be elaborated. We go further. It said daily life routines get in the way of spending time and being there for each other. We become relaxed and don't make effect for the other party. God bless you, Emily. That is profound. God bless you. We also have Lynn Cleve, who says that most people didn't know marriage was serious business. Most people thought marriage was rosy till they got in and realized it wasn't as they thought it was. So it makes the marriage start sliding down because the man or the woman expectations are not what they experience. Even though they go through counseling and being told how marriage is, in this case, if they do not communicate to each other and make it work, the marriage breaks. Thank you so much. This is also profound from Lynn. God bless you. God bless you. These are some of the things that I believe that in the olden days, as I asked, what is the difference between the olden days marriage and the modern marriage? Because in the olden days, before a lady will go into marriage, they prepare the person. There was preparation that goes on in the way of grooming, how to groom yourself, in the way of how to take care of your husband, in the way of how to take care of your home, how to be responsible wife. Today, how many people go through that grooming? You cannot find it today. You cannot find it today. In the Ghana culture, they have something that they call it depot. They call something depot. When a girl reached the puberty age, where the woman or the girl menstruates. Now you are seen as a lady who is ripe for marriage. So right from there, they begin to prepare you for marriage. They begin to teach you things that married people do, and they give you understanding of certain things. But today, all those things are gone, which are used to help people so much are gone. And therefore, people are finding their own way of growing. They are growing by themselves. They are growing by what internet says. They are growing by what their friends are saying. So they don't have the actual foundation to build their lives on. And for that matter, they go into marriage with a wrong mindset, a wrong context. They go into with what and probably her mere friend has told them, who has not also been into marriage before, or who doesn't have any knowledge of marriage, has told them, so they hold on to that. But gone are the days where the older ladies will sit down and talk to the younger ones, how to keep your husband, how to respect your husband, and all those things. I quite remember these were done to the women. I don't know whether they did something for the men as well, whether there were times that they would sit the men also down to teach them how to also love their wives and also take care of their home and be responsible. But one thing that I know is that the women or the ladies are well groomed. Hear me, the ladies are well groomed, the ladies were prepared, and so therefore when they enter into marriage, they understand that they cannot just come out of the marriage because they are upset with their husband. They cannot just come out of the marriage because things are not going well. They cannot just come out of the marriage because maybe he cooked and the husband didn't eat, but they learn something called endurance. They learn something called endurance. So just as Emily has also defined there, it's a lack of communication, and then people, the spark when the marriages goes off. Let us come from the beginning, then we'll get to the spark. Understanding marriage is very, very essential in order to maintain your marriage. Understanding of marriages, as Linda said, your understanding in which you enter into a marriage is very, very important. When you have the full understanding and you go into marriage, you intend to keep it and you intend to do your best as you are supposed to do. But when you are not taught, as I have said, when you are not groomed, and then you will do things all by yourself or find it all by yourself, you get there and then you are way down. You get there and things come up and you don't sometimes have anybody to talk to. So you want to back out, but that is not the issue. That is not the solution. So tonight we go further and we say that when marriages are failing, it's because effective communication is not present. People are not talking. They are not sharing. They are not discussing. Everybody is doing what they want to do. Everybody wants to do what they want to do. But I want you to know that if married couples will sit down and deliberate and talk, then they will find solutions to problems that pertains to their marriage, and then those problems will be solved. I believe that the time has come that the lapses that are in the marriages must be what? Must be amended. The lapses must be amended. And let me quickly take, this one also from Emily. He said, nobody now teaches you about marriage and how to act. The old ways people had values and they were taught of their responsibility and how to behave. God bless you, Emily. God bless you. We thank God for your life. Yes, let me quickly, we have Mr. David Edu on the line, who is also joining in discussions tonight, and I believe that we're going to go more into that. Mr. Edu, God bless you for joining us. God bless you for joining us. I believe that tonight we are going to go deep if we talks about why marriages break. And the man, from the man's side, the man is here to also give us a know-how why marriages do break. And so Emily continued to say, now there is a lot of people who want equal right and no one knows their role in marriage. Exactly. Well done, well said. Equal rights, people, we are equal. That is very, very profound, and that will be explained along the line. Let us say, are we indeed equal? Can somebody answer that for me? Are we indeed equal? Are we indeed equal? When we talk about equality, are we indeed equal? Are we indeed equal? If we can find that, I believe that is going to help us, and I believe that somebody, you are going to learn on that. God bless you. God bless you. Let me quickly get him on board. God bless you. Thank you. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good evening. Good evening, Master David. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
We are fine. God bless you. You are right online. God bless you. We thank God for your life. Thank you for joining us tonight in this great discussion. And I believe that as you have joined, more light will be thrown on this topic, why some marriages do fail. Why some marriages do fail. And God bless you. Can you just quickly introduce yourself as the listeners get to know who is there? Just a minute. I believe that we will get through to Master David. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, let us go further. We bless God. I believe that his line is being on hold, so when he's ready, he will come on. And so God bless every one of you that have joined us. There are so many things that are going on behind the scenes, and for that matter, tonight we are discussing why some marriages break, and we are picking the context of communication. When communication is not done properly, when communication is not effective, when communication is partial, one person is the one that is talking. There are some marriages that it is only one person that talks all the time. It is the only one person that shares their opinion. It is me. I am the head. I am this. So the one person is sharing and sharing was not listening to the other party. When it continues for a very long time, you leave gaps, and then it brings what? A misunderstanding in the marriage. I believe that when we are talking about communication, effective communication, it should come from all angles. It should come from all angles where you can also speak to your wife, and your wife can also have a say, and the man can also have a say. There are some women that also do not even allow their husbands to talk at all. They take the initiative in everything. The man has no say. Vice versa, there are some homes too that the woman has no say. Although they are married, they are supposed to be one, but yet one is the one that is ruling. One is the one that is doing everything. And when this happen, I believe that it is not something that is going to bring enjoyment to the marriage. Down the line, few years down the line, I believe that the other party will be bored and want to come out. So let us make it a point that effective communication must be to allow everybody in the marriage to also communicate freely, bringing their opinion and what they also know as well. As you allow your wife or your husband to share their ideas and to share their opinions, you are allowing bonding. You are allowing bonding and also new ideas. Hear me. One thing that we should know that the things we know today, tomorrow some will be added to it. You know something, you know one today. I want you to know that by tomorrow it will be 2, or tomorrow it will be 3, or it will be 4. Is somebody getting it? So what we know today, we build upon it. So don't conclude that because you know too well today, tomorrow that is all. A wife who does not know today, tomorrow may know something that you do not know. So please, in the context of marriage, let's share ideas. Share ideas, ask opinions. When something comes, put it on board and say, how should we handle it? How should we handle it? Giving your wife or your husband the room to also come and then comment and also talk on what is being said or what is supposed to do. I believe that when you give room for your wife or your husband to also come and comment on what is supposed to be said, I believe that you are building a healthy marriage. You are building a healthy marriage. And let us go to the next point. The next point that also makes marriages fail. We are finding why marriages do fail. So if you are joining us, yes, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Woman of God, thank God for Mante. God bless Saira. Mante, God bless you. Say communication. Communication is very, very important. So when we go to the next point, what are some of the things that breaks marriages, cause marriages to fail? cause marriages to fail. Lack of proper communication, just as we have explained, and then also allowing opinions to be shared freely, and then people making choices as well, as it shouldn't come from just one party. Most of the time where we hear is that it is only the man that is speaking. It's only the man that is speaking. In the other homes, it is only the woman that is speaking. But I believe that if everybody should have a voice, God bless you. God bless you. Good evening. I don't know actually what is going on there. Master David. Hello. Hello. Okay. You have muted it, so please, if you can unmute, you cannot hear me even that. Okay. Just a minute, sorry about that. Thank you. God bless every one of you. Just a minute. Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now we can hear you now.
Yeah. So sorry. Apologize. I think I've been having a very hectic day today, and
Oh, sorry to hear that.
been a little bit on and off. So if I go off, I'll try again to come back on. No matter what, we have to deal with it. So
Okay.
it's not deliberate. I just want to apologize first, and then let everyone knows that it's not deliberate. I can't leave you guys hanging. This is a very important thing we have to talk about.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and then welcome again. So if you can give us a brief description of who you are, just a brief one, and so that the listeners will know. Thank you.
Okay. My name is David. Edu. I live here, born in Ghana. Went to school in Ghana, came to the United States, went to school here. To update myself a little bit, I'm married with 3 beautiful children.
God bless you.
I live here in the United States. I live in San Diego, in California. Basically, that is who I am. I try to stay low profile. I try to be to myself. I don't mingle too much, because it has its own ups and downs. So I try my best to stay within my corner. My inspiration is to be a motivational speaker. My biggest inspiration is to be able to encourage people, to be able to motivate people. So I try to do much research into problem solving, helping people deliberate, share, and then advice. And sometimes I also take advice. But one big thing is, as the pastor pray for you, who prays for the pastor? That's always the problem. So, so sometimes motivators also need some motivation, but it hardly comes. Yeah, but we tried. I am in short. Not too much. I don't have too many qualifications to scare anybody. I am just an ordinary person like you and I. So when there is a problem, let's solve it. Together, I believe we can move mountains, and I believe that we are going to do a lot today. So that's who I am.
Thank you so much, Master David. Thank you for joining us. We are so much grateful to have you, and God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. So as the topic goes, or the discussion tonight is, why some marriages fail, we are finding out why some marriages do fail. We want to find out for those that are yet to enter into marriage, and for those that are there and want to secure their marriage, so that it will be like a red flag, and for those that are also into it and doing it and they are not aware of what they are doing, so that education will come to all of us. So when we ask why do some marriages fail,
Marriage is a very complicated institution in the first place. Before you go into marriage, you will see somebody, you will have your preference. Before you will know, okay, I am a young lady, I want a guy who is maybe a year or two older than me. Or I want a lady who is educated than I am. Everyone have their preference. Everyone have their standard. And so once you set that standard, anybody that falls within that, and let me put it that anybody that qualifies becomes your pick. And once you get to know that person, you begin to study each other. You begin to know, and then it grows from relationship into courtship, and now you begin to go into marriage. But marriage is very complicated thing that we get ourselves into. Once you send somebody to the altar and agree to marry the person, now it has become a binding on you to stay married till, like the vows always say, till death do you part. When we get into marriages, some of them work out, some don't. And the question today is, why do marriages fail? Marriages fail because people's expectation in getting to the marriage in the first place has been depleted. The standard with which you went into that marriage, the standard has been belittled. At a point, it has come down. So you feel like, okay, I was expecting this guy to do this. Now he's no more doing it, which means something is wrong. And when something is wrong, then, which is always the case. Most of the time, that is the case. But then when we begin to assess the reasons why these marriages fail, we will all appreciate the fact that it doesn't fail because somebody wasn't educated. It hasn't failed because someone was not making enough money. It has failed because the person they don't see themselves to be in need of the other partner any longer. So more or less, you might say they are tired of the whole thing. That's what we hear from most marriages. They say, I'm tired, I'm done, I'm out. I came, I don't want it anymore. So when we get to that point, it becomes
yes, I believe that the network is a bit bad, but I believe that we can get him on again. God bless you. Thank you, Master David. Just as he has made known to us that some people get into marriage and they come to the point of tiredness because when one person repeated to be doing one thing for a very long time without the support of the other party, or try to correct something that the other party is not giving ear to, they get tired, they get weary. And so it comes to a point that he said, no, I am out. I am out because I didn't get support support. I am out because my voice was not heard. I am out because I was hurt. I'm out because I was belittled. I am out because you didn't take recognition of me. So just as Master David is saying, people come out of marriages for many reasons, or break the marriage vow for many reasons, such as they are tired, but there are things that lead to the tiredness, and some of the things we are addressing today, why some marriages do fail. And we come to the point saying that some people come to the fact that they don't know how to communicate or sustain communication, and there are people that are so full of themselves. They are so full of themselves. I quite remember that a man who married a lady, and the man was a well-to-do man, and every time he will remind the woman that, in fact, I am the one who did that and did this for you. In fact, when I came to marry you, your family didn't have anything. I had look at the things that I bought for you and bought for your mom. So in fact, I have bought you, and you have no say, and what I say goes. So this woman was not actually in a marriage, but was in a bondage. Hear me? She was in a bondage where the man thought he has bought her, and for that matter, her voice cannot be heard, and for that matter, what she wants to do or what she wants to say has no grounds. So this woman had to endure that bitterness and that abuse and that bondage for too long, until one day she got tired, just as we are saying, and said, no, I am not going to sit down for you to abuse me anymore. I am done. Whether you paid for what or you made me water, even if I'm coming from a background that we don't have money, there I am respected, there my voice is being heard. So the woman simply break the marriage, and even when the man realized his mistake and went back, she didn't allow it, because there are certain things that it should not even come out of your mouth when you are a married person, such as I made you who you are. Without me, you couldn't have made it. No, everyone, you need each other. You need each other. And marriage is something that you work on this one and the other party works on you. So nobody should claim that I am the one that made you who you are. And without me, look at you think you would have been a human being. Yeah, there are certain comments or certain things we say that breaks the marriage vow, that makes loopholes come into the marriage. So let us be very careful of our utterances. Some people have been wounded by the words that their wives have said to them, or vice versa, their husbands have said to them. So in as much as people are not communicating well, there are people who are communicating the wrong words and wounding their partner with their harsh words, and that must be looked into as well. And the next point that I want us to look into is adaptation. Sometimes, let me see that you are coming from a background, a different background, and your husband is also coming from a different background. So when the two comes together, hear me, the two come together, you are coming from different backgrounds, and now you must let go and then adapt. You must let go. If this one is saying that, okay, what my mother taught me is what I am bringing in, the other party will also say, this is what I know, and that is what must be in. No, but what you do is that you adapt to do the one that is suitable for the two of you. You sit down and begin to create something new. But today everybody wants to say that, okay, this is what I know is what goes, what I feel for is what must be done. And when it goes on like that, I want you to know that it breaks the marriage vow, and it opens door for so many things to come in. But we must come to the point that we will say that, okay, if you have come in and I have come in, we are here to build it together. We are here to build it together. So bring what you have, and I will also bring what I have, and we will blend it. Yeah, we will blend it together to work. But today, no, we don't want to blend. We don't want to adapt to anything. If you know that, okay, wherever you have a wife and then her background or what she has been taught is good, probably, let's put it in this context, you have a woman who is good in financial management, and probably the man is not good in financial management. You don't say because you are a man, so you hold on to the finance and make a mess of it. But you must adapt to the point that your wife is good in that area, and allow her to flow, and allow her to manage the finance. Vice versa, that if your husband is also good in something, allow that one to operate in that area. When we begin to adapt to one another's strength, I want you to know that you are building a bond that cannot be easily broken. But today, what do we see? what do we see? Yes, the headship is very, very important. The man being the head is very, very important. And the woman as a helper is also important. The woman has been stationed to also support the man, and you support one another. So the support must come from both the man to the woman and the woman to the man. Let us get it well. The support comes from the man to the woman and the woman to the man. But sometimes where we do see it is that it is one-sided. Either the woman is all supporting the man and the man is not supporting the woman. Support me, and no support for the woman. No, it is vice versa. You support each other. And so these are some of the things that when it's not done properly, it makes the marriage vow broken, and it brings disrepute into the marriage. One area too that we want to look into where most of the time when it comes to now we will talk about it, but sex education. When we talk about sex education, how many married couples sit down to talk about sex? How many marriage people sit down to say that today let us discuss the things in our marriage? How then can we learn about sex education? No. The man has no idea about the woman's sexual organ. The woman also has no idea about the man's sexual organ. So we do what we like. We do try and error with each other. But you as a family, when you sit down and you get probably buy a book together, go to a seminar together and educate yourself on sex. I mean sex education, proper sex education. We are not talking about watching porn. There are some of you that is what is leading in your marriage, and some people have, for out of that, they have broken their marriage vow because they go and watch some wild things that are not natural, and they bring it into the context of their marriage, probably wanting their husband to do that or wanting their wife to do that, which they cannot meet up to that expectation, and therefore that it brings a loophole in the marriage. So let us sit down and understand and learn. Sexual education is very, very important. And if you don't learn together, you don't spice it up together, if you don't build it up together, the cracks is very dangerous. When the cracks come in, is very dangerous. Or when the loss of appetite come in, there are people that have lost appetite because simply the fact that the man is not good. The man doesn't know how to handle her. When we talk about that, the man doesn't know that a woman's private area is delicate. So whatever he does it with force. Whatever he does it without caution. And so by the time you realize you have bruised the woman, and the woman doesn't want something that is supposed to enjoy, is now getting hurt over and over and over again. So the next time when you ask, he will say, I've got headache. If it's not my headache, it's my stomach, because when he does it, she gets nothing out of it but bruises. So if we learn all these things and then know that, okay, this is how I'm supposed to take care of the woman's sexual areas or sexual organs, and the woman also learns about the man, I believe that when that union comes, you will enjoy together. There are people these days that it becomes a taboo. It is a taboo, even in our church setting, for people to talk on that. Subject when it comes to sexual education in marriage. But I believe that should be one area that we should be looked into as well. Sit down and learn together how to handle each other in that manner, and I believe that it will help. God bless you. We have Master David back. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
They say where God is preparing his jollof rice, that's where the devil will also come with his carcass. So sometimes when it's time for you to talk about good things, and bad things begin to happen. But anyway, we will still do it. I don't know where you guys lost me, but I'll take it all over again.
That's
the
fine.
reasons why some marriages fail is because when we are getting into the marriages, we go with some expectations.
Yeah.
We go in with some lines drawn. A woman see a guy, her dream is, most of her friends are talking about their boyfriends having six-pack and all that, so I'm also looking for a six-pack guy. When you get a six-pack guy, The six-pack doesn't come just like that. Nobody was created with six-pack. The person have to put in some work to build up that body you see. The beach body lady you see out there did not just happen. There are some that are created to be slim, but some of them, they work out to maintain their body weight. Some of them, they take medications and they do a whole lot of fasting in between. They shy away from food and all that to keep their body in shape. But once we get into the marriage, you prayed for a six-pack guy. Now you got him. Then we forget that it comes with an assignment. You have to work to keep that body in shape. But then, you, the woman that was praying for a six-pack guy, you are the best cook in the world. You got this guy, in the morning, you are serving breakfast in bed. At lunchtime, you give him one of the juiciest lunch. Dinner is so, he can't even leave a drop of food on your plate because your food is so good. Do you think you are doing something to expect that six-pack will last forever?
No.
I'm sorry. Your good food is going to give him enough fat in the body. Then very soon, the 6 will turn to 4, the 4 will turn to 2, the 2 will combine and become one big one. Finally, what you will get is just one big laptop.
Laptop.
Now you get that laptop, now your eyes are moving on to another six-pack guy. So at that point, anything he says irritates you because he's no more that sports-looking guy you used to know. A guy goes into marriage expecting to marry a woman with some outstanding breast or whatever it is. Now, after giving birth to 1 or 2 children, and even growing, the breast will be tired of standing. They will begin to find a place to relax. When you see it relaxing, now your eye is going to another person who have a standing breast again. There we go. So the expectations that we don't work on is always going to create a problem. Here is the case. Men for generations have been made to understand that we are the head of the family. We are the head wherever we find ourselves. When you look around us, in politics, in governance, in churches, recently, just few years ago, that some churches allowed women to stand on the pulpit and preach. They were sidelining women. Women were very intelligent, but they were not given the platform. Why? It is because we have been psyched to be the head, the lead. A woman cannot lead a man. Those days are, I would say, it is fading out. Now, these days, we have had women presidents who govern even better than men. We have had women ministers who have done more projects than women. We have had, Germany have had a long-serving prime minister who was a woman. And she did far better than most of the men. Today in America, of all places, we can pride ourselves to say that we have a woman as a vice president in the White House. So, hello?
Yes, can hear you.
Oh, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hello? We can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, okay. So, time have passed where we look down on some genders to be inferior. In this day and age, the reasons why marriages fail is because we are not operating on the same frequency. The man sees himself as a boss. The woman sees herself as she is the one bringing more money to the house. So she needs some respect. She's working hard. She's taking care of the house. She's taking care of the children. All the man does is wake up in the morning, leave money on the table, go to work, come back home, and the first thing you ask when you walk home, oh, what food do we have? Oh, did you cook rice again today? You see, the woman is not your housemaid, for crying out loud. She is your partner. She is a partner. And when you go into business and you have a partner, both of you own the business. So it's a 50-50 partnership. You bring 50, I bring 50. Then the house is complete. It's not all about money. It's not all about income. It is about input. Because we who live here in America will tell you that if you don't have your wife don't have time to take care of your children, you have to employ somebody to take care of your children. And babysitting in the Western world costs a fortune. So if your wife is home and she's not working, she's taking care of children, that is her own contribution in the house. Don't look down upon that woman and say, oh, my wife is unemployed, she doesn't work. All she does is sit home, cook, eat, and watch TV. You say it without even thinking about your own children, that she's trying to train your children. So when we don't appreciate, appreciation is one thing that breaks home. No matter how little, you need to be appreciative. A woman, your husband told you that, okay, today I don't have enough money. This is all I have. Can we manage it? You need to appreciate, oh, my husband, thank you. I will try my best and generate some food out of what you gave me. Because when good times are there, a woman that is able to manage with a little, when the good times come, the man will not hesitate to give you big money.
Well said.
But then when it's little, that is the part that we want to now tell him how useless he is. Our marriages are breaking because of some of our friends. Some of the friends we have, they are not in our life for any betterment of our life. They are there because of what they will get.
Wow.
A friend is advising you that your husband is not giving you enough money. Your husband is a manager of the company. Why can't he buy you a car? Meanwhile, this person advising you about marriage is not married. Meanwhile, this person advising you, wherever the husband is working, she cannot tell you the type of job the husband is doing. But just because you open your mouth to tell the person your husband is the managing director of the company, now she wants to address you and show you what you should expect from your husband, as if she is the CEO of your husband's company. We assess people, or our friends assess us based on their own standard in their head. Their own dreams is what they want you to live. So if you listen to friends too much, your home will break. They don't know what goes on under your roof. They are only recalculating or reusing your information you gave them to do all their calculation with no fact. Nowadays, marriages are breaking because of social media. And I'm going to tell all of you today, if you're a young woman who is not married, or young man who is not married, my piece of advice to you is watch what you post on social media. Watch the life you live on social media. Watch the comments. Watch the people you follow, the groups you follow, the information you put out there. It will come back and bite you one day. Look, let me give you a clear example. I was privileged to be added to a group that were trying to vet some people that were being employed. Okay? And here in America, what the company wanted to do was go on the people's profile, befriend them, and read all the posts and all the comments they have liked and things they have posted on social media. And you know what happens? That determines the trend, the person you are, what you are thinking of, who you are.
Wow.
Some of them had the best qualifications, but because of their associations on social media, because when they check in into a hotel, oh, I just checked in a Holiday Inn, so and so address, then they share their location. Oh, I just checked in at a restaurant, I'm eating this, they post the food. Oh, I'm just going out with my friends to this place. Oh, I just checked in at Labadi Beach, it's so serene, it's so this. You know what happened? If the company that is hiring you hire you as a supervisor, anytime they send you to anywhere to go and work, you will post it out there. You will make it public for their competitors to know that this is where their operations are. And some companies don't want that. So they will not want to bring you into their sector.
Wow. Wow.
It is not the devil. It is not the witchcraft in your hometown. It is not your father's mother or your mother's rival or your grandfather who is sitting somewhere in the village that is bewitching you. It is your own fingers. It is your own social media life that have bewitched you from getting an employment, because when we go into your background, you live your life on social media, and no CEO want you to be coming into their office, sit in front of the desk and take a picture of their office with all the paintings and the structures on the wall and post it out there on social media. You will not get a job. At the end of the day, we will not tell you the reason why you were disqualified. All we will tell you is that, oh, we found a suitable candidate. Better luck next time. When an opening comes, you will hear from us. That's it. Nobody will call you again. That is how friends do to you. They will lead you into the wilderness. And when times get tougher, they will run away from you. When you are divorced, you are the only person that becomes an ex-wife. It is not your friend. When your wife divorces you, you become an ex-husband, not your friend. Sometimes all we have to do is to sit back and recalculate our situation. What do I want in life? Is it all fame? And after you get the fame, then what? You are a woman. I always say this. You have a beautiful hair. You went to the salon, sat there for 3 hours. Put single braids on your hair. It's all the way into your waist. Very nice. You look in the mirror, you are now the shining star. As soon as you get home, you bundle all this hair and put it in a net. Your husband, how will your husband appreciate your beauty? You are a beautiful woman with all the shapes you have it. But your dress go all the way straight into your feet. Nobody sees your thighs. That beautiful thigh God has blessed you. No one sees it. No, your husband doesn't see it at home. I'm telling you, look, if you're a sexy woman and you cannot be sexy at home, and all the time your sexiness is to when you are going to church, when you are going to outdooring, I'm telling you, you are sitting on a time bomb. Your marriage will fail. Because you know what? You are covering your beauty. And those who are exposing it out there to your husband, he will be moving towards them. What is the crime? There is not against any doctrine. You tell me, where in the Bible does it say that you cannot wear shorts in your home? You cannot wear miniskirt in your home. I'm not telling you to wear miniskirt to outside to your husband's office or where. But you can do all that at home. You are a man. A man with a physical able body. You have all this nice physique, nice chest. You cannot wear a sleeveless shirt at home to show your muscle to your husband. I'm sorry, you are disappointing men. You go to the gym, you work out, you do everything. When you get home, you put on all these clothes, you put on all the... My friend, expose that body. Let your wife enjoy that. If we go to the Bible says you will leave your family and cling yourself to your husband, and the two shall be one. So what are you shy of? Look, women on this line, I'll tell you, we men are heads of family, fair enough. But you women are the managers of a home. A manager is somebody that makes decisions that affect everybody. Your husband is your number one employee in the home. You decide what happens in the house. Your husband is the financier, is the CEO of the company, of the house. He is supposed to bring the budget. You, both of you have to sit down on a round table to discuss. You know, if you are the president, your husband is part of your cabinet. Or if your husband is the president, you are a cabinet minister. Without you, he cannot make a decision. Without him, you cannot make a decision. But one thing I see that breaks home a lot is that men contribute almost 70% to collapse marriages.
Wow.
I will say it emphatically. Yes. Men contribute about 70% of breaking marriages. The reason be that, number one, I am the head and not the tail. If you are the head and you lack brain, what good are you? You are like an empty vessel. You make noise for nothing. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about the model of car you drive. It's about the sense in your head. It's about what you bring to the table. How you are able to control your emotions. When your wife is angry, you don't get angry yourself. How you handle and solve problems. Most men lack problem-solving ability. And we are so prideful. Our pride and arrogance is what is breaking our homes. Because I know a man that told me that for 25 years in his marriage, he has never said sorry to his wife. Wow. It is always the wife that says sorry. So if you are this man and one day your wife walks away, then some stupid person will stand somewhere and blame that innocent woman who have been saying sorry all the time, even when she is not wrong. Just because we don't know what is happening under that roof. So we would jump in and blame the woman. Oh, she couldn't keep her home. She is also a human being, for crying out loud. Let's stop blaming women when problems comes at home. Let's share it square and fair and know that the man is also there. He should swallow his pride and his arrogance. Calm down, my friend. When you are a CEO of a company and you are arrogant, your employees can declare a vote of no confidence in you for you to be eliminated, for you to be taken out, and for you to be changed. But in marriage, we can't change husbands just because they lack competence. We can't change wives just because they are not good managers. But what we can do is that when I see a problem and I bring it on the table, as a man, calm down and listen to your wife. If you are a man who cannot zip your mouth for your wife to finish one statement before you chip in, I'm sorry, you don't deserve to be a husband. You deserve to be a single man.
Wow.
Because when a woman is angry, she will say something. It's up to you, the man, to zip your mouth. Keep quiet. Keep an eye contact. Let her know that you are absorbing everything she's telling you. After she finished talking, take a deep breath and tell her, I'm sorry. I heard everything you said. Can you give me a day to process all you told me? Or can you give me a few minutes to process what you told me, and I'll give you a befitting answer? That is what a grown-up man will do. If you're a woman in a home, your husband come home and is complaining about XYZ, what. Don't jump in to say anything. Just keep quiet. Let him finish his statement. When he finishes, you tell him, I'm sorry. I heard everything you said. But can you give me time? Let me process all you said so I can give you the right answer, if you don't mind. But for the meantime, your food is ready. By the time you finish eating, I will finish processing whatever you said, and then we take it from there. I know you are hungry. Get something to eat, and then we can solve this problem. You see, at that point, you have shifted the anger from coming to you, redirected the anger to food. Because you are a good wife who have given him his delicious delicacy, after he finished eating the food, when your stomach is full, your anger you can never be angry when you are full. Men are always angry when they are empty stomach. Give them food to eat. When they say a hungry man is an angry man. But they never say exactly. So
there is
when you feel the stomach.
They say you are on the case of the men today. We have Darlene J, who is the manager also of GN Radio, is saying that who is this man talking? He's on our case today.
Yeah, my brother, I'm on our case because when we work on ourselves, okay, when men calm down and work on ourselves, I'm telling you, 80% of marital problem and relational problems will solve. We don't need women to do anything. All we need women to do, the woman will just follow you as you change yourself. Women were created as our helpers, our partners. Where we go, we are the leaders. So when you lead in a straight path, do you think your followers will be on a crooked path? No. Today, we are talking about how marriages break. The marriages are breaking because, look, our parents did not sit us down to tell us the problems in their family. We don't discuss marital issues on the dining table. My parents did not do it to me. I only saw what they did. But none of them sat me down to tell me what really goes on into marriage. That is one thing I have vowed to do, that when my kids are of age, I'm going to sit any of them down and talk to them. There are things my son have to know. There are things my daughter have to know, but I'm entreating all women on this platform. If you're a mother, you are a role model to your daughter. If you're a man, you are a role model to your son. When your son becomes of age, sit him down and educate him. Look, 90% of the things we think we are hiding from our children, they already know. They already know. You think your children don't know you beat their mother? They know. So your son is learning from you that you are a woman beater. So when he grow up, he will also beat the wife. Your son, irrespective of, we think that we have kids in America or in UK or wherever, so they don't understand our native language. So we will be fighting in the car. I'm telling you, look, if you believe in spirituality, our human spirit communicates with each other. That is wife is angry, even though she hasn't frowned her face, you feel it within your spirit, and you can ask her, even no matter how far she is from you. When you hear the voice, you can be able to tell, oh, why are you sounding like this? Do you think you're a magician? It is because your spirit is talking to you. So the children feel that anger, they feel that heat in the house. So change your life, change your style, because your children will grow up and become a photocopy of your lifestyle. If you don't want your daughter to be beaten by another man, stop beating their mother. If you don't want your son to be insulted by another woman or by his wife in the future, stop insulting their father. Because it is a seed you are sowing, and you will reap it no matter what. If you're a Bible believer, the Bible says that when the sowers went to sow, the enemy also came to sow bad seed among them.
Yep.
When the gardeners went, what did they come to ask from the master? We sowed good seed, but bad ones have come. Do you want us to cut it down? He said, no, let it grow. At the harvest time, we will pick what belongs to us and leave the rest. What seed are you sowing in your life today? What seed are you sowing in your relationship today? Look, the young man you are dating, even in relationship, you are dating this guy. He has already slapped you twice. What makes you think that when you marry this guy, he's not going to beat you and blow your eye? You have 3 friends. All your friends, their boyfriends are beating them, and you still talk to them about relationship. What lessons could they give you? To endure until you die? Our marriages are collapsing because we lack trust. We don't trust each other. A man have multiple codes on his phone. A man will go to the bathroom with his phone as if the phone is a bar soap he's going to use to shower. A woman will hide the phone under her pillow.
A pillow.
And put her head on it. A bra, yes. Some of them even wear this a skinny tie thing and then they put it on their tie.
I see.
Some of them, like some men will not go, if they leave their phone, it's as if hell is going to break loose. Somebody is going to die. The speed at which they will run back home. All is because we don't trust each other. A man is doing a project, the wife doesn't know. You live outside the country, you are married. Your wife and your children are here. You tell your wife, oh, I bought this land, I'm doing this project at home. Every month you are doing project. Your wife is doing double, 16 hours. She's paying the rent, paying the bills, everything with hope that that project, so-called project you are doing will come to an end in 2-3 years. So she and her children will have some property to call their own. If mysteriously, God forbid, you die, your wife don't have even a copy of the document to whatever project you are doing. Because when she asks you, you tell her, "Oh, this is man talk. This is for men. This is not for women." Oh, but when it comes to bill payment, that one is for women. When it comes to taking up the responsibility of the house for you to send your money home, that one is for women. I'm sorry. Let's trust ourselves. Because they say the devil you know is better than the angel you don't know.
You don't know.
If you have bewitched your own wife to a point where you cannot trust your wife with your own information, the woman who cooked food for you, who can kill you within a twinkle of an eye with a drop of poison. If you can't trust that person, you can trust somebody who is sitting at home in Ghana, in Mali, Kenya, Somalia, wherever, with all your life savings. I'm sorry. That is the biggest problem we have as men. But you know what? The women also have problem, because when a woman is going to marry, even in our African culture, the advice they give the woman is that when you get money, bring it home. When you go in, you have a debt, it is for your husband. So from day one, the woman see the man to be a debt, somebody who paid debt. So she is there to amass her wealth. I know a woman here in America who is building a house at home. The husband doesn't know. When the husband found out and asked her, all she told the husband was that when I was coming to marry you, my mother advised me that men are not pillow for women to rest on, that I have to fight for my own. Oh, thank you. I am not a pillow for you to rest on, but my pocket is a pillow for you to rest on, right? My shoulders are for you to rest on for comfort when it comes to bill payment, right? But when you make your extra money, that one is for you and your family. I'm sorry. If you're a woman and you are like that, you are not helping. You see, the way you make your bed, that is how you lie on. If you want to be trusted, you need to be trustworthy. If you want to be loved, you have to give and sow that seed of love. If you want somebody to thank you, you have to do something for them to earn that thanksgiving. But we don't do it. We don't do it. So when you don't do things that will bring thanksgiving your way, how do you expect people to thank you? You are a woman, you wake up in the morning, you have worn your night gown the whole day. till your husband comes back from work. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Your wig that you put on 3 weeks ago is still there, or maybe 6 weeks, 8 weeks. That same wig is the same thing the man see every night. Why don't you change a little bit? You know, you are the manager of the home. Your husband woke up in the morning. The same way your bed sheet was, in the same way he come home at 9 p.m. He have to straighten up his own part of the bed so he can lay down. And at the end of the day, you tell me my husband cannot perform in bed because your bed is full of sand. And before the man can do anything with you as a woman, you have to go down on his knees. When you put your knee on the gravel, can you perform?
You cannot.
It doesn't take much money to make a home. You don't need $1 million to become a good wife. You don't need $10 million to become a good husband. All it takes is for you to have a kind heart, a feeling of a humane feeling that what you are doing to that woman, if she was your sister, will you do it to her? The treatment you are giving that young man you call your husband, if he was your brother, will you do that same thing to him? If the answer is no, then revise your note. The biggest point I will bring up, so we give the chance for people to ask questions or something, is communication. Communication is, I would say, 70% of some of the reasons why marriages break. We don't know how to communicate. If a Christian woman don't know how to pray, how will she be able to communicate? Because most Christians don't know how to pray. They only complain. And the same way you pray is the same way you will live your life. You come home, your wife made you a very nice soup. Maybe mistakenly, when she put the first part of salt, she forgot, came back and put another salt. So the salt was a little extra.
Extra salt.
A good communicating man, when you touch the food and it doesn't taste right, all you have to do, hey, my wife, come here. Today you did well, oh. Now I know that maybe the way I perform in bed, I give you too much, so you want to suppress my ability to perform. That's why you decided to double my salt today. I don't mind, oh, I will eat it, but tomorrow, make sure, because if you want to kill my something, I will not agree with you. You see, you put it in a jovial way. You all laugh about it. Package your communication very well. It's not that you touch the food. Are you this bad? Why did you make this bad soup? You see, when you do that, you are insulting the intelligence of this woman. It was a mistake. It wasn't deliberate. And even if it was deliberate, the way you will present it, she will apologize. You see, the money you put on the table or the money you send to her, if she has put in that money in the soup pot, the money cannot convert itself into fufu and light soup. It wouldn't.
Not at all.
A woman, your husband goes to the shop. He comes home, maybe he decided to buy you a flower or decided to buy you some underwear. Unfortunately, you have added a little weight. So the one he bought wouldn't fit. As soon as you put it on, it got to your thigh and it won't go again, you drop it. Come and take your pen. Are you sure you bought this for me? You bought it for your girlfriend because you mistakenly brought it home. You want to force it on me. Oh, madam. Oh, madam. Oh. All you have to do is to tell him, hey, my husband, this one you bought, I know you want to tell me I have added weight. I promise you, I will keep it though. Though I don't fit in by now, but I'll work on it so I can fit in, just to put you into shame, or just to shame you. You see, these scenarios are very typical in our home. One person will address it differently and get a bad result. The same thing will be addressed in a different way because the person know how to communicate, and it will bring peace. The next day, you know what your husband will do? He will give you the money, he will give you check and tell you to go and buy what will fit you yourself. Because he wouldn't want to make a second mistake. And then if you have the receipt, he will give you the receipt so you can return the first one and pick one of your choice. All this will happen because of your word, because of the way you communicated. I'm sorry that maybe I have stepped on so many toes. Maybe I have said beyond what I should say, but there's a lot when it comes to marriage. There's a lot. It's a very, like I said, it's a very delicate and a very complex organization or complex institution. It takes someone who wants to be dedicated. It takes someone who have a foresight. It takes someone who know how to communicate. It takes someone who know how to stomach anger to excel. And you know how many people are like that? A few. You and I, sometimes we don't qualify. Sometimes we don't even come close. But I thank God we have a platform like this where we can deliberate, where we can share our opinions. I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong. I beg you. Don't get me wrong that I'm a perfect husband. Don't wish I am somebody you married. I'm sorry. Don't wish it. Because if you ask my wife, she will tell you there are a lot of things she don't like. There are a lot of things I need to work on. I'm still packaging myself. I'm still learning. I'm still a student of life. But there are many things we have to share. There are many things we have to address as we go on. And I hope we will pick this and dwell on it and talk more, because there are more questions I know running in people's mind more than we can answer. If I don't have an answer to it, I can ask many people. I can do research. I can help you. Whatever difficulty we have, we can address it. We can work on it. It's not too late.
Thank you so much.
I will pause here for. It seems I've talked too much. I'm sorry.
No, that is needed. It is needed so much. So God bless you so much. And let me take a few comments, and then we'll take your final word. I think we've got and then an advice to all. Okay, we have Mrs. Tete says 6-pack. Okay, and she's enjoying when you spoke about 6-pack, and you say fake lives on social media. We have Emily Lara applauding to that. We have Mrs. Tete say and then with a laugh. We also have Mama Comforto can say when both side listens what the family get involved in distracting. And then also says that lack of communication, jealousy, and lack of respect each other also will break the marriage, from Mama Comforto kind. And then we also have Master Darling J say, who is this man talking? He's on our case today, which I have already said. They say very true. The things that you are saying, say very true. And one, he said, well said. And we have Obaya Siedu say, you are right. Thank you for the truth. We thank you, Obaye Siedu, and then you have myself on GN Radio also enjoying myself with a laugh there, and we have Mrs. Tete also enjoying a laugh. We have Len Cliff also laughing, and we have Obaye Siedu says a wrong advice. God help us not to follow these negative ideas and advices. And then we have Emily Lara say lack of communication, lack of understanding towards each other doesn't help, and not listening to the other person's cases problem. Also, not having an open mind towards your partner can cause problem also. Thank you so much, Emily Lara is well taken. And then we have Mrs. Tete say wisdom is the principal thing, and in all your dealings seek understanding. Understanding each other as couple is the key others to communicate effectively. Amen and amen. Mrs. Tete, God bless you. I can see you've really enjoyed yourself. We have Master Darlin J, who has come back to make a big laugh there and enjoying himself as well. Master J, God bless you. Thank you. We have Mama Mercy here. Kunu says, my network, tell your network not to do that again next week. We bless God for that. Obaye said to say, oh, madam, mind your language. Saying thank you shows appreciation, and the same way then the same time appealing for more. It says saying thank you says it shows appreciation, and at the same time appealing for more. We thank God for your life, Master Edu. We thank God for your life. Now, there are people that are going into marriage, just as we ran up, but there are people that are yet to go into marriage. And so what should a single person expect before they get into a marriage, what should they know? What should they expect? And then also, if you want to add your final word to that, and then we can wrap it all up.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, can hear you. We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead. Can you hear me?
I don't know if you can hear me. I've been having some hiccups here.
Yes, well, I can hear you well. Okay. I believe that the network is giving us a bit of problem. So we thank God for every one of you that have joined us tonight in discussing this very, very topic. Why do some marriages fail? And for that matter, many of the things has been highlighted there, ineffective communication, and then lack of understanding. And then also we have talked about, lack of sexual education, lack of appreciation. There are so many things that goes on behind the scenes. And therefore, if you do not take care of all these things, it can lead to something else which will break the marriage. But I believe that as we are here to deliberate, we are here to learn. I believe that you have learned something today. You have learned something new today. And for those that are yet to step into marriage, make sure you educate yourself, know the nitty-gritty of marriage. Just as Sister Linda was saying, marriage is not just about what you feel. It is not just about what you feel. It is actually a responsibility, a great responsibility. And therefore, before you step in, please sit down, learn, think about it, deliberate about it. Not just because you feel something for someone, and for that matter you want to marry. Let me allow Master David. Hello. Okay, I think that we still have it connecting. So at the moment we are having a network problem to connect Master David back on. But I believe that somebody we have had what God had wanted us to have, and so therefore when he comes on, he will give us a brief word. But at this moment, I believe that somebody we have learned. To those that are stepping into marriage, as I was saying, please beware and know what marriage entails. know what marriage entails. Just don't go into marriage because you have a feeling for somebody, but a marriage is a responsibility. It is something that is not a joke. Today we just want to get married for people to applaud us, to wear a wedding gown and let somebody know that you have been married. No, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. So somebody, I believe that next week as we come again with an exciting topic your way, and we will have Mama V on with us. Somebody come and learn, come and spice yourself up, come and boost yourself up. It's going to be very, very interesting with a dynamic topic. And somebody, when you come, you will know. And may the Lord continue to bless you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for contributing, listening to us. Thank you for your time that you have shared. We bless God for your life. Master David is still trying to get on. So let us say hello. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You've come through.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you were asking about those going into marriage, what should they expect?
Yes. We've got just about 4 minutes to
The
end up.
expectation. Okay. The expectations are that human beings are not static. Humans, we change. Situations will change your partner. Circumstances will change that partner. The man who is employed today can be unemployed in 6 months' time. The woman with a beautiful face will be cooking for you and suffer a splash from an oil spill on the gas and have that half of the face bent. Does that put her on the sideline to go for another beautiful face? When you go into relationship with physical appearances or things based on the physical realm, you will always run short somewhere along the line. Go in with what you feel within yourself. You are attached to the person emotionally. Is somebody who communicates with you. If you don't know how to communicate, learn how to communicate before you go into a marriage. If you don't know how to communicate, when you get a partner you want to marry, both of you need to go and see someone, a communication therapist, to teach you how to communicate within the relationship. It shouldn't be a dictatorship. It is a relationship. You relate with each other. You don't dictate to each other. There is two different things. Dictatorship is different from relationship. When beginning of the program, I overheard some comment about equality. When you treat your partner like you would treat yourself, you are all equal. There is no difference. We are all created in the image of God. If you believe in the Bible, if you believe in the Quran or all creation, we were all created as equals. Because let me tell you why equality is a problem, or equality is not a problem for me, because I see we are all equal. When you go to the blood bank, if you're a woman, do they give you a woman's blood or they give you man's blood? Which one do you get? If you are white, black, Caucasian, it doesn't matter. The blood bank don't attach body or skin color to blood. What they attach is the blood type. It is the spirit in the blood that is needed, not the color of the skin of the person who donated the blood. So when you're going into a relationship, it's like you going to a blood bank. It is your blood type you are looking for, not the person who donated the blood. Because the person who donated the blood might be somebody who is a fetish priest. It doesn't mean his blood is contaminated with his fetish or occultic practices. It is a life that is in that blood that you need. So going into a relationship, don't go with the physical appearance of the person alone. Go in with the attachment and the bonding you can form with the person you want to live the rest of your life with. If it doesn't fall within, don't rush yourself. And don't go into a relationship where somebody is recommending, oh, this person is a good person. Relationship is not a warehouse job where you need a resume and you need 3 references. I'm sorry.
You are sitting somewhere here in the US and somebody is telling you the lady or the guy in Ghana is a very good guy. Oh, he's a very nice guy. I'm sorry, that is to the person's standard, not to your standard. Set up your standards and work towards it. Know that there are some times in relationship you have to make sacrifices. So there are certain behaviors in you, there are certain characters in you. You should be ready to sacrifice them. You need to leave them to be able to match up with the person you are going into the relationship with. If you cannot sacrifice, don't attempt to go into any relationship because you will fall out. So those going in, I'll tell you, you have expectations, you have your limit, you have your standard, but be ready to sacrifice. If you are not ready to sacrifice, if you don't know how to communicate, learn how to communicate from today. Practice it yourself. Put it into practice. You will get better. I promise you. We were all not married when we were born. We grew up and we got married. Unfortunately, some of them fall through the cracks. Others are able to stay with their partners for 20 years. So when you find yourself as a young person,
hello. Okay.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. My final point is, if you find yourself in the midst of adults, if your mother is still alive, sit your mother down. You are old enough. Ask your mother, what are the problems in marriages that I can look out for? Ask your father, Dad, since you married my mother, what has been the problems you face in your marriage life? And fathers, I beg you, when your children ask you about this, don't tell them they are too young. When they grow up, they will learn. Or when they grow up, they will talk about it. Anytime a child brings a question to you, find an answer and be honest to your children. We should be very honest. If you are asking your mother about problems in a relationship, be ready to also open up about your own relationship to your mother. Honesty is the key. I will leave you here since we don't have much time. Next week we will continue. Let's be honest.
Thank
Very
you
honest.
so much. Thank you.
Please.
Let us be honest. There's so much that has been said. Master Do, we can't have enough of you. And I believe that, as you said, we're going to continue next week. So somebody just get yourself prepared more and more and more. And for those of you that are yet to enter into marriage, as it's been said, be honest about yourself. And I believe that to those that are married, you also be honest. And I believe that honesty is the key that will also sustain marriages. We thank God for your life, Master David Edu. God bless you. And to every one of you there, God bless you. Thank you for joining us. It's been a beautiful time of discussion. And I believe that you have spent this time well. And God bless you. To everything that you have learned, please don't just listen, but I believe that you are going to put it to practice. And also somebody key in it into some books, write it somewhere and deliberate about it. Think about it. Share with people as well. And let us build a better marriage life and also educate other people. God bless you. God bless you. Learn to spice your marriage. We come your way again next week, the same time, 8 p.m. On Friday evening. God bless you. Stay connected. It is a bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye for now. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Master David, God bless you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye, bye, bye.
Minfa, Utingana Roma, Mimfa, Mojanya Inkima, now fans your middle. Mimfa, Udima Mimas, Uditama Kumas, Mimfa, Kawan to me come, Kawasamis, Mimfa, Udima Mimas, Uditama Kumas, Mimfa, Kawan to me come, Kawasamis, Mimuno Gina to do, oh, it's from cool, Gana Yabangu, I want fair, Mimuno Gina to do, oh, it's from cool, Abanania Tremia, Akuma Kasa Makuma Jafa, Anaji Yampa, Namisunia, Montayapa, Mambonkomopa, Atinka. Manako papa, anaji diamempa, Namisuya, Mambonkomo papa, Atinka, Muadia dance papa, anaji diamempa, Namisuya, Mako.
Bye for now. Bye everyone.
Dance papa, anaji diamempa, Namisuya, Mambonkomo papa. Atinkaba, muadia dansi papa, sisunie kaza,